Greetings heroes, my name is Medivus and today we're gonna play a quick round of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. This is a mod pack called Fiend Folio. I guess it's just a single mod, but hey. Just gonna do a quick little Zazel round because he's just kinda busted still, and this is a very hard mod. Like all the enemies and rooms they're adding, it's not very easy to survive. And I really don't want to have my first video be 50 minutes sort of struggle train. We're just barely getting through. So, I'm gonna play as Hazel. He's not, hard. Has a mini brimstone from the start, that's this laser thingy. For those of you who don't know the game, because I know there will be some who don't know it. It hasn't been that popular anymore. Older gamers will know it, because it was super popular for a time. But yeah. Just gonna have some quick little fun here, and then, I don't know what's next on the docket. There will be an episode of Dark Souls 3 Cinders mod with Lemon Sausage, my good friend. And yeah, we'll go from there. It's really not about scheduled content at the moment or anything huge planned. It's more about getting back into the groove of creating something I want to create. Which, in this case, is some fun little gaming. Where I can rant about things and, just have fun without too much work attached to it. So streaming, for example, is tricky sometimes. Because you need to take the time for the stream, and it eats a lot of time to stream regularly. And you sort of have to plan your entire life around it, so that's why you're gonna stick with YouTube for a bit. Probably also gonna upload it on different other services because, yeah. We all know YouTube isn't the best anymore. And who knows when they will fuck up anything else. Oh, I said fuck, and there the video's gone. I'm not monetizing anyway, because they took that away from me. I used to have it, because their requirements were a lot different. But the channel went inactive, so they took it away, just like that. Like, okay. You're not using that, you're not making us money anyway, so fuck off. And here we are. I'm not sure we're gonna get back to that. I'm not sure I want to get back to that. Maybe eventually. Oh, 2020, that's cool. That's really cool. I'm gonna use the Fool card here. It's a little bit of a waste, but I don't want to take the extra half-heart damage. As a Zazel, you're almost guaranteed to deal with the devil if you survive, so want to have HP for that. And now I'm realizing how fucked up this game sounds for anyone who hasn't any clue about the game. So it's called The Binding of Isaac. Obviously it has some biblical stuff in it, and yeah, usually that means in this game a fucked up vision of whatever the Bible had in it. Okay, this is a boss room. So for this item I will have to fight two bosses. First one is Pin. It's not a problem. Pin is always nice. I don't really remember what my active item I just picked up does. Yeah, I think it turns consumables into flies or something. It's not that great. We could actually use it on red hearts, because the Zazel doesn't need them. At least not before we get a life container. Fly away. We fly. Those are almost all new enemies from the mods. Charge friends. Let's... with this friend anyway, it's not that great. Sorry, I had to mute myself and cough there real quick. God bless the mute button. Okay, we'll have a little bit of HP here, and that breakfast is actually great. Yeah, let's take that cat. So that's the first part of the Guppy transformation, and also 9 lives. So we can die 8 times and still come back. That's a good start. And we're fairly quick, which you almost always are in Zazel, especially since we got the double shots. Hagelas doesn't work on those fires. See, I haven't played in so long that I don't remember most of the things. That's a Tinted Rock though. I remember that. Interesting that the cat head also counts as friend for the trinket. Oh, raw liver. Extra HP is always great. Okay, this is a weird room. Also one of the new ones. These enemies all don't exist in the original game. Or in the DLCs. Sure, let's go for this. Can turn the empty chests into spiders and flies and use them for a little bit of extra damage. But yeah, our damage is great. We can fly, which is not that common anymore either. There are so many items in the pool now that it's fairly rare to actually find one. It gives you flight. Okay. Good. So, I'm not gonna clear all rooms. I just want to have a fun run where I can, you know, tell you a little bit about the rough plans for, well, this year. YouTube, maybe specifically. And, yeah, that's also why Azazel makes it easier to do that. No worry about actually beating the game. 3 books! So we got Bookworm, so we now have always 2 shots and sometimes 3, which will further boost our damage. Very nice. I also hope that you don't hear too much of my clicking from the keyboard. I can't promise you that because I haven't run any huge new sound tests. I changed my microphone settings a bit ago, and it's fine. But my PC is also getting kinda old. When I first started YouTube, that's when I had gotten like the parts for this PC. And they were decent back then, but was that like 5 years ago? Has been a moment. And the CPU has been streaming and rendering and yeah, running complex code all the time. You can really feel it's getting old. But at the moment you can't really get most parts because of the whole coup thing and companies being sort of dicks. Nvidia, for example, sold a lot directly to miners. Not minors, but Bitcoin miners, you know. And yeah, so the consumers at the end, they didn't really get all that many. I guess similar stories with the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox. And all the scalpers that just bought hundreds of them. Crap. I really should stop taking that stupid damage. This is a useless item, but I'm sort of hoping that I get the deal with the devil that gives me the sacrificial altar. And I can sacrifice all these little buddies flying behind me and actually get items for them. Which would be a great trade I would do instantly. You guys not? So not a fan of them. Sure, let's play a little bit. So yeah, plans for the YouTube. And I hope that wasn't too loud. I removed the limiter, so I make sometimes scream in your ears a little bit. We're gonna do some gaming, obviously. Some just standalone one-off stuff like, I don't know, the Dark Souls one most likely will be. Then probably some series like Isaac or League of Legends. The stuff I do play anyway, every once in a while. And other than that, there will also be heroism linked content, I guess. So closer link to my Twitter, where I usually talk about fate, destiny, motivation, discipline, honor, duty. You know, all that really good stuff that the West mostly has forgotten. So I'm gonna do some videos on that stuff. I'm not sure about the scope yet or the way I'm gonna do it. Because once I start that, I want it to be fairly regular and I also want it to be good. And not just, you know, shit on the paper and then like we call it some random crap. And I've done videos like that in the past. They are privated now, so nobody will ever see them again. But the quality wasn't nearly where I wanted it. It was just me in front of a camera talking. Which... yeah, I don't like that much. I think there are ways to make it a lot better without blowing immense amounts of money on budget. Which, oh, might come as well this year, who knows. You never know the future. You can only plan your best. See, like there, I planned to like hit that enemy and he just dodged in front of me. Okay, so this will make this run a lot harder, but also like more interesting. Because I'm gonna split bombs now, 2 to 3 each time I'm shooting. No secret room there, okay. So this might have been a throw, because it's, well, way harder to hit some enemies. Actually, sometimes we shoot 4 shots and not 3. And just remember that our little buddy there is spitting out hearts, so we can probably use those for my active item. Just turn them into flies that help us kill the enemies. See, like those enemies that are invulnerable part of the time, they're gonna be a lot harder to hit. Or really quick ones too. Just die, you little fellas. I think this trinket sometimes gives you a speed boost or damage boost or something. It's a lot better for us than the other one. Oh yeah, and we can't shoot too quickly with this. Because if we do, we're just gonna blow ourselves up. No deal with the devil at an 85% chance. Joker. And so I was carrying that thing, right? That card. So it gave us deal with the devil anyway. And we got another guppy part. Getting guppy now would be sort of sad. Missed the coin there. Fuck it. Because it doesn't work that well with the bomb attacks we have now. It works a lot better with the laser we had before. But hey, you can't get everything. Some things just are what they are. But yeah, overall it's still an easy and probably quick run. That was the main point for picking Azazel. Because an Isaac episode, for those of you who don't know, can easily go like 60 minutes or longer. And as an intro, hey, here I am, I'm sort of back kind of video, it seems a bit overkill to go for over an hour. Just a tiny bit. With 3 bodies fighting for 1 head to like take control of it or something. Yeah, this game is still fucked up. In a funny, good way. Luck up, that's great. And power pulse. That's really great. That is such a weird enemy. If you're not strong enough, he will really fuck you up. If you just run into bombs directly before they explode, that will also fuck you up, by the way. Poop goes that, like, turbo shit through the map. Can you not? Yeah, this room is full of shit. Literally. Ah, that was a half cough. I'm very sorry. See, the problem with Isaac is your second hand isn't on the mouse. And that's where my mute button is. So you heard part of that cough before I could mute myself. I know, horrible. Professional YouTuber, everybody. What is this run? Like, we got high damage from 2 good items. And that transformation that we got. And then also, we got a lot of shit items that, if this wouldn't be a high damage run anyway, would mean this run would be doomed completely. Because with all these minions at your side, the run will not be fun. If those are all you have, that is. What are you guys? Never seen these before. Very interesting. Okay, monster boss fight, very easy. Even without the extra damage. If you hit him at least, then it's very easy. You just throw the bombs in front of your own feet. It's not gonna help. Not that we needed more fire rate or HP. Actually, I don't know. I don't like this one that much. But we could take it. It gives you a little bit of HP and a damage buff for one room. But it's very slow charge. Maybe you can use it for boss rooms. Yeah, I don't want any of those trinkets. They can go away. Ah, frick. I for a second forgot that we got a different item. So I tried to suck up the HP there. See, not paying attention even now. Horrible. The attention span of a gamer. No, but honestly, I'm a bit out of training for all this whole game and talk while they're doing it, or commentate, or talk about other stuff. And it does take some getting used to. Probably gonna get into it fairly fast, because I'm, well, used to it from the past. Okay, those two are invulnerable. And the other two are invisible. I don't really get that room. So we just saw on the minimap upper right that our shop and our item room are down here somewhere. So that's the direction we're gonna take. Can you not? He's too fast for my bombs. I dodge into that. I don't remember all the champion effects by color, so sometimes we will just run into them. But we got our item, so I was able to just get the HP back. Yeah, I remember this room. After you're done, they just shoot more shit at you. Alright, so and what other stuff is common besides the... Whoops. Besides the YouTube randomness that will ensue in the next few weeks, probably. There's the first one, and the Dark Souls one will come next week. There might be more, or there will most likely be more in between. Just because this is something I really want to get back to, so why not just do it, right? Oops, that was a waste key. We got a lot of money, and we know our shop is in the lower right, so we're gonna go there. And yeah, so other stuff that is coming, obviously my Twitter. And I'm making that more active again too. Instead of just having 1 or 2 random tweets, there will be the 5 scheduled tweets and probably 1 or 2 retweets from good content I posted before. Some threads in there, and then also, yeah, whatever else comes to mind. Maybe some short videos again. I did that for a long time. Stop that too, because at some point it was just too much. I was doing 50 different things at once, and that was also the time where I was still live streaming, and then I had a lot of negative stuff happening in my life, as some of you know. Don't want to go into too much detail right now, but no, just know it's there. And yeah, so gonna have that. Then there will be the reworked version of my ebook that will actually come in like 2 or 3 days, hopefully. Got the designer on it right now that makes it all pretty, because the first version was good and it was definitely good advice, but it wasn't pretty, and it had like a few typos here and there still, even after correcting it like 5 times. Because, you know, there's always that one mistake that slipped through, until at some point you haven't read it in so long that you see it as something different, and then you actually look at it properly, and that's where you finally find that mistake. And then, last but not least, by far, At least for now, last that I can announce sneak peek in the middle of a gaming YouTube video that probably only 5 of my followers will see. But, you know, there will be a coding course. And yeah, it will be basics of coding, but it will have also web design and a little bit of API work and WordPress and database stuff. So it's basically a full stack little course. And yeah, I hope what the goal with it is that anyone who gets it and is smart enough to even be great at coding learns enough that they have a first start on where to go. I'm really working hard on that. I'm putting a ton of content into it. Probably way too much for the price I'm asking. Simply because most of the other courses out there, honestly, they are completely overpriced. At least in my opinion. I looked at them. The free ones are usually too complex and they draw things out to seem like, look at all this free content that you get. And then the paid ones, they are usually very expensive. Especially if they are the ones that have a mentor with them or like a direct contact to the creator or something like that. They go into the thousands. And then there are boot camps that are a little bit like mini schools where they online meet for a few hours every week. And those are expensive as fuck. To buy a small car or maybe even 2 in some countries for the price they charge for those. So that's not an option in my opinion. So we're making my own shit and we're gonna make it good and then hopefully people will enjoy it and then we go from there. Where did those two come from? Did I completely miss them or something? I'm shooting a little bit too much right now, but I wanted to get those fuckers dead. And yeah, then we will go from there. There's a lot more coming for the 8th. For those of you who know what that means. It's a community for men that strive to be better. Can these dudes not die? I'm not sure. Can they not die? Do I just need to kill the other fuckers? This is such a weird... They costed me a lot of HP. Yeah, so they just can't die. That's a little bit cheesy. Yeah, I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for every year, usually. But also, usually, I have a lot less of a plan than I have this year. What's up with these? Shouldn't they, like, automatically retract at some point? You know not. This is a very weird map layout, all of this. Oh yeah, those, they just do weird shit. Okay, we're bleeding HP. We gotta stop that. Or we might just lose this easy round, and that's really what it is. Like riding a bike, but you actually forgot how to ride a bike. That's what this is. Okay, no secret rooms. This is a new boss. I don't know. Has a coolish intro. Did the eyeball just explode out of the thing? Great. How am I gonna hit that dude? Yeah, I hit him once. Yeah, we lost quite a few HP here. Not a big fan of that. Okay. Next floor. We gotta be a little bit more careful. And then, you know, after all that is said and done, we're gonna hopefully be able to buy those PC upgrades soon, and then I might actually think about streaming again. As I said, it takes a lot of time to stream because there's no real prep you can do to shorten the time. You just have to be live 4 to 5 hours to get anywhere with it. At least 3 or 4 days per week. So that means that once I start that up, it has to be on a schedule, and I have to stick to it for once. I'm not good at that, because I usually hate schedules. We're gonna get there. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that item. It's a brain. I don't need to add more explosions to this build. Really not. Yeah, it was a one shot. Nice. So there's one more. Oh, those are annoying. Please don't. Hey, it's working out. Nice. Extra keys. There was a lot of gold in here. Oh yeah, we got Humble Pack, huh? Humble Bundle. That was the name, not Pack. I'm not sure why my brain went to Pack there. Oh yeah, that's why all the sands and keys and stuff are now twice as many. That was a way too short shot. Alright. We don't really need to do this, but on these floors you can't really find the exit that quick anyway. So might as well look around a little bit. Although the episode will be at least 30 minutes again, so there's that. You guys just hack the bombs and then just die. Okay. Wait, there's one more part alive. They hide so well on these walls. It's insane. Left or top? It was top. Sad. Much sad. Could also go really speed mode here, because you can bomb open more doors, so we could just go like that. I'm gonna clear this room, so we have sort of a buffer room in case we die and respawn with 1 HP. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I said everything I wanted to say. I said it with a lot of ams and I don't knows and ohms.
The Hanged Man.
Cause that's what I do. Well, actually, that wasn't what I've been doing in the past. But yeah, it's like riding a bike. I will need to get back into it. And I haven't spoken that much English either lately. I've read and written it a lot. But yet, speaking it, slightly different horse. Especially if you're a native German and you just sort of are surrounded by people who really don't speak English. Because even the Germans who do, most of them, oh, they're great. Oh, 2 more floors that usually go rather quickly. Gonna use the sun here. That card shows us the way. Okay, this room, I think that's just a few enemies here and then a huge bunch of invulnerable enemies. Yep, that's what it was. Oops. Secret room. Go away, you poop fly. No one wants you here. See, things we're saying here. We're talking about changing the world in the same second we just say the word poop fly. Up. And one more. Yeah, damage is great. I'm glad I didn't take Libra in the boss rush. That one's slightly useless. Another sun. But I also want to have the Algiers. The death card is basically like half of a sun card. It also does damage, but it doesn't show you the map. And really the map showing part is the important part. So we can see the boss faster. Little floppy tentacles on the floor. I've seen enough hentai to know where that is going. Get out of my way, boy. Please. A lot of these. It gets a little bit bullet helly in this game sometimes. Although, real bullet hell is Hush, and we dodged that fight because nobody likes it. It's completely insane. What's going on here? Fucking triangle Illuminati enemies, okay. Can you guys stop hiding from me? Please? Okay, open this up. Gonna kick their ass. Where did he go? They're so fast at teleporting away. But we got him. Just had one more fly and then... Okay, there's the second Argus rune. So what we can do... Let's go in here. You said one. I'm gonna use my dagger because we're invulnerable from the rune. And then we should be able to kill him here really quickly. We're done. Get the other Argus rune. Don't step into the void by accident, because that would firstly make the video a lot longer, secondly probably kill me, because that is not a fun place. Just isn't. Okay, 4 items, of which all 4 are sort of garbage. So there's that. First room, sun cards, which will sort of kill them. A death card, okay. We'll keep the extra HP. Yeah, we can go up and then we can like shortcut to the secret room. Those fuckers that go invulnerable for a while. Who allowed you to do that? Yeah, those dudes are also invulnerable. We need to kill the others first. In the meantime, we have to dodge the freaking stingers. Wheel of Fortune. I think blowing that up gives you an item, yeah. Well, Turdy Touch. Enemies that touch us turn into turds. What a brilliant item, huh? Also nothing we really need right now. Get that extra HP in there. Oh, those can attach to any enemy. That's interesting. Where did that dude come from? If you don't know that many enemies, you get hit a lot. So you never know from where they're attacking or in which way. Yeah, that one, F that. Okay, so they are those dudes, and then they turn into something else that you have to kill again. Very interesting. A Mega Bean. Completely useless. Oh, so the statues can turn into enemies. That's good to know, because I only throw bombs around into all directions, which almost always will explode something. Ooh. The enemy stopped my bombs, and they almost hit me. That's an extra charge. That's cool. I'll use that after this room, probably. Because who knows what these dudes are doing. Yep, I ran into those bombs. Those were completely my bombs. That's a boss, huh? Mini boss on this floor, but... Not to sound weird, but if you get that boss on a lower floor that's actually difficult, you're probably slightly fucked. Yeah, I want to do this extra room. Not entirely sure why, but... Yeah, there are gonna be a few of those randomly coming at us. So now we got our charge, extra HP. Take the extra charge for the boss damage. Port to the boss fight. Could have walked that one room, but you know. Why walk if you can teleport? As a mage, I would probably never walk anywhere. Just port everywhere, boys. And that was it for this episode. Thank you all for watching and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. There's gonna be more content, and you'll probably usually shorter one, because you know Isaac is a fairly long game. And thank you all for watching, and as always, keep on adventuring. Bye bye.